5 years ago, I recorded a video of the same title, How to Become a Millionaire Quickly Using Real Estate. And as of this recording, it's received more than 250,000 views, mostly of love, so thank you, I love you back, but a decent amount of hate too. And I don't know, maybe I'm asking for it again by recording it again, I don't know, we'll see. But arguing with the internet haters is kind of like playing chess with a pigeon. They crap all over the board and then strut around as if they won. But let's give it a go. As I reveal the steps of how to become a millionaire quickly using real estate. I've got updates and I've got details on today's episode of Financial Freedom Friday. If you'd like to watch the original video, I went ahead and I placed the link down there for your convenience. That's below. And I'm not going to repeat the whole thing, but rather really focus on making this one a little bit more actionable. And by the way, what I failed to do in the original was give credit to the person that inspired it, Mr. Gary Keller, author of the book Millionaire Real Estate Investor. It was my primary resource for making my first million, and so thank you, Mr. Keller. If you haven't bought the book, I highly recommend it. And to reference the quickly part in the title, it's a relative term, so just relax. Meaning as it relates to the 40 to 50 year plan the majority of people are on. Real estate is not a get rich quick thing. I've never said that, I never will. But it is indeed a get rich quicker and permanently thing. And I also never said it was easy. It's gonna take as much effort as any other endeavor that realistically presents the possibility of becoming a millionaire. But based on the stats with regard to how many millionaires real estate has created compared to everything other option out there for you, it is the easiest. So it's not get rich quick, it's not get rich easy, but yes, it is get rich quicker and easier than everything else that you got available to you. All right, so step one, think a million, meaning think like a millionaire real estate investor. And this is a place where the harshest critics of the original video got stuck, but they still felt compelled to comment on steps 2 through 4. If you can't get with step 1, you'll never even understand steps 2 through 4. I get it though. I mean, I too used to roll my eyes when some self-help person would start talking about how your thoughts become things. I'd be like, come on, hurry up. Give me the tactics, give me the strategies. I want the secrets. Let's get to the meat. You know, you won't truly know this until you've made your first million. But when you look back on how far you've come, you get real clear that your thinking is the meat. Anyone who disagrees, I'd bet the farm they have yet to make their first million. So careful with your resigned and cynical comments below. You're doing nothing but exposing yourself. If you don't think you can become a millionaire real estate investor, you're right. If you think it's risky, you're right. If you think it's for people that already have money, you're right. And if you can't do a 180 on those thoughts, don't even try to entertain the idea of step 2. And that would be buy a million. Yeah, if you want to become a millionaire quickly using real estate, you first have to buy $1 million of real estate. And you don't need money to do it. So don't even go there. Don't even suggest it. If you think it takes money to make money, then you should really just watch this here right now before going any further here. Watch this before going any further here. Because you do indeed need currency to buy real estate, but you don't need money. Meaning, I had nothing but lint in my pocket when I purchased my first deal with my intellectual currency. Now, did you know you don't need any money to walk into a grocery store? You don't need any money to push the shopping cart around the store either. Did you know you can actually pull the stuff off the shelves, put it in your cart without having any money in your pocket? Did you know you can pull up to the checkout line even, unload your groceries onto the conveyor belt without any money? Did you know you can actually pay for those groceries with other people's money? It's the same with real estate, but it's way better. You have so many more options than just a credit card at the grocery store. And I know this because it's how I did my very first deal. I documented the entire process so that anyone could follow along and do the same thing. And I'm showing a bunch of people how right now at freerealestateinvestingcourse.com if you'd like to join us. And yes, it's free. Actually, it's better than free. I'll pay you to complete the course. Enough about that. You can check it out if you want to. Let's go to step 3. Step 3 is own $1 million. Now that you've bought $1 million, you're not quite a millionaire yet. You need to own what you've bought. So how do you pay for it? Someone else's money? Yes, you're catching on. You do this through leasing the use of your property to a tenant. The tenant pays you each month, and with what that they pay you, you then pay off the other person's money that you used to buy it in the first place. And if you bought it right, there will be something left over for you each month. And we call that cash flow. Or you may have heard of it referred to as passive income or residual income. And you just continue to do that. And your tenant pays off the property for you until you own it. Now, next step. Step 4, receive $1 million. Now, this was my favorite part of Gary's book because he focused on the residual million. Because face it, $1 million is not what it used to be. $1 million in the bank can be consumed pretty darn easily and pretty darn quickly. But $1 million that replenishes itself every year, now that's a real millionaire. So how do you get there? You just repeat steps 2 and 3 over and over until you arrive. Repetition is the mother of skill. You've probably heard that before, but it's also the mother of success. It's that simple. Like that last shiny object you bought. But unlike that last shiny object you bought, this will work. Yeah, but you still didn't teach me anything. I already knew all that. That's what most of the critics said in the comments of the original video. And all I have for them is, if I didn't teach you anything, I mean, what made you watch? I mean, you must already be a millionaire if I didn't teach you anything just now. And if you're not a millionaire, then I indeed did teach you something. And here's how I know. As the Chinese proverb states, to know and not do is to not yet know. Alrighty? Okay, off my soapbox. I'll get off it now. If you want to watch the original video, I put it right here for you. If you're like, screw that, let's just go do it, I pulled this one here for you. 9 actions you can take before the end of the day.